Okay. We're here with the bond for our animals, proof of ownership, and hope that we're able to.
I still can't release any of them. None of them can leave. The bond is just for us to be able to hold them for 30 days.
That's not what the court said.
That's exactly what they said. And I just talked to the prosecutor again Friday before we left, and that's exactly what that bond is. It's for us to hold the animals.
Okay, we have owners who want their animals back.
Then those owners have to come in and show proof of ownership.
Okay. Here's a letter from them, proof of their ownership.
They have to be here because I can't release them to you.
I'm not asking you to release anybody to me. That was made clear in court. I can't have possession of them. I can't have them in my property.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a letter that claims where they're going to go, who they need to be released to, and proof of ownership. Here's a letter from the people who are in Alaska who own Gunner.
Mm-hmm.
They would like him released to Matt. They're happy to call you and talk to you. And there's all the evidence that you need right here from them. Proof of the puppy was born with them. Proof of it transporting at the airport. Pictures with it and its parents. A letter from them. A letter from the vet clarifying ownership. And photos as you requested previously.
How will the animal be shipped back to Alaska?
Feel free to read the letter. Instead of listening to what I have to say, go ahead and read the owner's documentation, if you wouldn't mind, please. It's... And then you also requested proof of care and ownership of animals via pictures, for which I have, 8-10 pages here of 9 pictures apiece on each one, showing the animals with Matt, his care of them, they're being fed, the stock of feed that was the cabin for which our property is in Texas. And we're not going back to that property. We're going to, this man who owns Gunner has property, has a place for Matt. I have to stay here for court. He can take the animals down there. He has a safe environment for them. It's 95 acres. There's ample property. There's no zoning ordinances or anything that would be violated. They've given you their information and they're happy to speak with you.
Here's your receipt for those fees. I will give this information to the prosecutor and let them go over it.
Sure that's not what Tony needs to do on Friday?
Yeah, this,
They don't need to keep them.
you're not keeping my originals.
No, I'll make copies of them.
You don't need them, do you? Tony needs them.
No, if you don't want to take the information that we're giving you.
I need the information to show the prosecutor. I will take copies of it to give it to him.
Our attorney will show the prosecutor for you. But you can have this proof of ownership from these folks who want their dog
She's copying that crap anyway.
released. Copying what crap?
The stuff you asked me to read. Because the proof of ownership has to come to us.
Okay, the proof of ownership. Let go, Matt, please. This proof of ownership for Gunner and the letter is what she's copying. As far as the other ownership proof, the attorney can. You know, I was told that I needed to prove ownership to you. We're doing that. We're paying. We're doing everything. We've jumped through every hoop you've asked, and you're still not releasing our animals.
Per the court, I cannot release them. The bond fees that you've paid are just for us to hold them for 30 days.
Ransom. So you're ransoming them. We have to pay the ransom, but we don't get the child.
Okay, I'm not going to get in an argument about it.
I'm just asking, is that the case?
It's a bond fee for us to hold them
Bond
for 30
means
days.
you have the opportunity to be released.
I can give you a copy of the ordinance per state, what a bond fee is. It is for us to hold the animals and care for them until your court date, basically.
For which I had a court date, and that court date said I could.
Hearing.
Yes, I could bond the dogs out.
There's no one here that I can release these dogs to at this moment, right in this moment. I
You cannot, if the bond's paid and ownership's proven, you should be releasing them to Matt Volstad. Not to me, to Matt Volstad. But we knew you were going to give us this runaround, so we didn't bother bringing the rigs. So once you were willing to release the ownership, he can go back and get the rig, and he can go on where he's supposed to go, verified by these folks right here.
Okay, well,
and you're still declining.
Because per the ordinance, per what we did in court, it is just a bond to hold the animals.
To not euthanize them.
Correct. To not let them go anywhere else. We will hold them.
It sounds like a ransom.
It's ransom, and you're
Well,
going to
you
want
guys
that
will
every
take it.
month until I go to court. Is that what you're
We
saying?
will continue to file for bond, yes.
But you're not going to release the animals.
No, ma'am.
Okay. I hope Channel 6 No News realizes this. So
Do
you
want
just,
me to copy these as proof of ownership, or do you want me to?
that's proof of Gunner's ownership, yes.
Okay.
And he needs to be released today.
I can't release them today.
Okay. We knew you were going to run us around some more.
Okay, and I've also asked you not to come in the office to send your lawyer if you're going to cause a ruckus. So
Don't say a record.
I don't think I'm causing a ruckus. I'm just being very to the point. Asking legitimate questions about my family, for which I'm no longer allowed to have. I'm no longer allowed to live around my children. I have to sacrifice my two-legged and my four-legged family to comply with you, which I am doing. I'm saying goodbye to my children, saying goodbye to my animals for their livelihood.
okay, here is the public information request you had asked for.
Where's the x-rays?
I do not have copies of X-rays. You'll have to get them from the veterinarian.
Can I have that veterinarian's information, please? Because that
All
was
right
what
here.
was written requested. So you didn't comply with giving me the documents that I've requested. This is the sixth time
Every
I've
document you've
requested.
requested is in there.
There are no x-rays, there's no ultrasounds, any of the things
No
that
one
you're
has had
claiming
ultrasounds.
against me.
No one's had ultrasounds. There's X-rays that are digital copies that you can get from the veterinarian.
Okay, but this was requested from you
I
multiple
don't have
times.
those items. And I've given everything you requested. You have been given each time you've requested something.
Okay, this is all stuff I haven't had and it was previously requested. You're just now giving me.
No, ma'am. You've gotten everything that you requested up until the date that you requested. I can't give you something that I didn't have at the time you requested it.
Gotcha.
This is everything we have up through this morning,
Okay.
as far as veterinarians, the care, how often they're fed, what they're fed, everything that you've asked for.
And still no visitation rights.
No, ma'am.
So do we have all our documents back? No, we're missing. Oh, there it is.
You should have them all.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
You're welcome. You too.